Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. We're back here on a Saturday. Happy weekend, everyone. I hope the week's been, pretty easy on you. It's been, guessing, depending on where you are, there's been some interesting and challenging times. But hopefully you're somewhere safe and you get to kind of just sit back, relax over the weekend overall. We're back with the Outer Worlds. I was contemplating about picking up a new game. But I went against it because my library of games is massive. So I didn't see a point. So we're going to carry on with this. And I'm going to keep going here. We want to finish this off. I'm in two minds about this. I kind of want to know if I can look at finishing this off. And then maybe look at picking up Tales of Arise. But then I've also got the other Tales games as well that I should look at finishing off at some point. So we're going to see. I don't know exactly what the plan is after this overall. But for now, just for now, we're going to carry on with this. And we're going to see how we go. So I think last time we were here, we did a few bits and pieces, right? So right now we need to go and deliver Reed's message to Adelaide. And I think we're still in the city now, in fact. There's something weird about this area. The frames are just like wild. No, they seem to have a few things sorted out here. Like you've got like a farm. They're growing some fruit, plants. You know, they've got the generator running and whatnot. Got chickens running around. Man, I could do with some K-Fry. They got themselves pretty well organized here. Why would I want them to go back? Oh, no, I'm not going to steal that. Hang on. Let me just change the field of view back to what it was, which was at 120. Just want to know how weird it looks. It's not that bad. Just got to get used to it.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Yeah, you must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Interesting. Is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
Yeah, man. How can they grow stuff but the other place can't?
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Animal dung?
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Why did you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Okay, fair enough. Reed seemed to make peace with you. Well, I wouldn't say it was peace.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Yeah, he's asking you to come back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Well, Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Well, yeah, I need the power regulator.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Yo, what have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps.
Yeah, I have, but
Hollowed
still.
out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I don't much like you throwing it in her face.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
What do you have against people trying to make a living?
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
Yeah, let's say if I do help you, what happens to Edgewater then?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed's trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll consider
I
it.
trust you will listen to your conscience.
Well, this is all pretty shit. That one's everything here is at the geothermal plant. So I think Kindred Spirits is the one. That might not be. Where is that? Oh yeah, it's in town. This is a nice place for sure. Like, it's more green than anything else. What is this? Okay, I won't try and steal anything off you, sir.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
Stefan Garcia. I'm told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day she disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Yo, just chill, man. Tell me about her.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
Wait, what was the surprise?
The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Yeah, was she acting maybe a little bit funny?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Okay, so there's a journal somewhere. Is there something
Hey,
else?
I got time.
What are you
Fresh off the
selling?
limb, and that includes canid meat.
Merchant skills are equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. It is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. 2% discount selling. I got some junk to sell. Do you do repairs, sir? Sure. Oh, I seem to have enough bits. Okay, so apparently there's a journal. See, that's energy, that's heavy. Not a fan of the shotgun, actually. There's something else that takes light. Light machine gun takes light. Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
The hell were you doing in here? Zoe's journal, page 18.
Okay, keep it quiet.
Another journal of hers, page 12. Today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills. Okay, I can see where this is going. She wants to live with the bandits? Lady, are you crazy? Guess we gotta go out to the bandit camp.
What is it?
No, no other conversation, okay. I kind of want to tell you where I know where she went, but you don't seem to care, so we're just gonna move on then. Need a good place to cover. Behind this rock.
Here we go!
Woo-hoo-hoo. How far is this guy? Oh, he's pretty far. He's running forward. Nope. Oh, dear lord. Yo, he got some. He got fucked. Some meats. Oh, there was another guy around here somewhere. Let's look for the piles of dust. Oh.
Nice.
Boulder pistol. This sounds interesting. Got a necklace I could sell. Got some more energy cells. This is the guy that I decapped, I think. Man, he got decapped the fuck out of here. Assault rifle, nothing. What's with all the screaming? Oh. Oh, crap. 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 I don't actually want to be here. Oh, crap. Any way I can climb back up here? Please tell me this is where I can get back up. Don't actually want to be here. Oh. Could I? Is it? We'll deal with that later. Maybe on the way back or something. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of bandits living out here. Let's just take care of them, shall we?
Hear that?
You guys didn't hear anything.
Someone hiding? What's that noise?
Don't worry about it.
They'll find you. Come out and play.
No, you're not gonna come out and play.
Nice blood.
Just
Nice
you're
blood.
just a hooligan. We're good here. Just reload. We're fine. This is fine. Why are you just... Why are you doing nothing? Any attacks targets that the companion has been explicitly told to. Defense. Once told to attack. Okay. So I gotta tell her to attack. Oh. That's Zoe. Okay, let's not try and shoot her. The hell? All these mechs are in here? Another necklace I can sell. No parts needed to open this up. Yeah, I'll take everything. Thank you very much. I'll take everything again. Take all your ammo. I'll take everything that you have. I'm just here looting bodies. Screw what else is going on. Oh. Oh dear, I've got way too much stuff on me. Okay, we need to get rid of some stuff here. So let's get rid of sword, another sword, and another sword. Trimmer cleaver. We'll keep that. Sight rifle, 215. That's the bolter pistol we got. Takes energy. Get rid of one of these. What else do we have here? We've got a few assault rifles actually. Get rid of one more. Not a fan of the sort of shotgun, so we'll get rid of another one. Keep one. Just hold on to one assault rifle, I think. How many grenade launchers do I have here? Jesus Christ! Okay, so we've got one of everything. Armor-wise... Oh, that's a pristine one. Stealth skills. Well, I'm not really trying to be stealthy here. I think we should be okay now. There are mods, but I guess I need to go to a mod station or something to get those to really work. Can this be charged? Nope. It's got a quick burst at least. These damn mines. I'll just take some more ammo. Don't mind me. Now, what's in here? Yeah, more ammo. More parts, more ammo. Mag pack. I guess that's it. Let's go around here. Let's have a look. Don't shoot me, bruh. I ain't shooting you, man. Got another grenade launcher. Okay, you're coming up here.
Got 'em all.
Now, let me just continue looting. Help if I actually know how to hit those damn mines. Anything back here? Oh yeah, there's a few things back here. Adreno, some more ammo. There's a lot of mines back here. There's got a chest up there too. Come on, something good. I kind of don't want to hack that. Hang on, Zoe. Be with you in a sec. Nothing in the cash register. More Adreno, bread noodles, frozen dinner. Can't check the fridge. That's a bit of a shame. Anything upstairs? Board game. Oh. Okay, Zoe. We're here to rescue you. Go back.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Heroic accountant. You sound confused. No, you're Zoe.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
You don't want to be an outlaw. I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
You a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
I'm pissed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
But where'd you get that from?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Why did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
There was something else actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
There's nothing here. I just killed everyone. Wait.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
What about Stefan? You two were friends.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right.
Grace
Get back
is
with
gonna be
Stefan.
glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
You're doing the right thing. Think about Stefan. He's lonely. Okay, well, it looks like Have I checked out everything? Did I even get inside this building on the left here? I think there was an entrance. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, I got no way up there. I've been in there because the door's open. I can't go inside there. All the way around back here.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Oh, can't go through here either. Well, that kind of sucks. Before I head back, let me try to deal with these fuckers. Don't hurt her!
That's the last of them.
Whew. Okay. Alright, these marauders went in here and they got fucked, but they have nothing on them.
I'm Keith.
Oh my god, I'm trapped, I'm trapped. Get off her, get off her. Pavati, don't worry, I'll get you back up, hang on. You're fine. You're fine. These guys only don't drop a lot of stuff. I wonder what it's worth at least. They were protecting something. Is there any more? Yeah, there's a whole bunch more. Oh, someone else died down here. What is this? Old reliable? Yo, is there like a special gun or something? Alright, we're gonna try this. Ooh. Okay, what are you guys protecting here? Besides some marauders, a gun, security blade. Remember this weapon. What the hell was that? Is someone here? Where am I? I guess not. Well, at least we got ourselves a new toy to play with. This should be fun. Nothing good there. Alright.
What is it?
Why are you so rude?
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened anyway?
Something about wanting to be an outlaw.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Damn straight you better pay
Let
me.
me know if I can do something for you.
Level 6, let's go. Got 10 more points available. Heavy weapons, critical damage, plus 50%. I guess we'll do tech 3 times. We'll do leadership once. Dialogue twice. And I think I'll put the rest into range. Oh, no, hang on. Confirm. Perks. What do I want from perks? Got health. I've got carrying capacity. Do I want more XP? It's probably not going to matter for later, right? Let's do sprint speed. Okay, so we've got dive robot. Can she level up? Probably can't. 9 and 9. Maybe I'll give her the plasma rifle. Or the bolter pistol. $5,000 XP. Let's go. I think now everything's based in here now, isn't it? So we pretty much just need to go back inside there. let's clear out some stuff in the inventory first because we've got how many more light machine guns do we have? We've got quite a few. Just need one plasma rifle. Just mix it up a little bit. Automag pistol. Staggers. It's better than this crap. Another sword. Don't need. Security blade. Ooh. That's two-handed melee. The stun button's better from one hand.
Okay, gone quiet.
Any bandits in here? It's a quiet town. No one's in here. Hello? Nah, no one's in here. It's a bunch of dead guys. What the fuck? Nothing in the fridge either. Maybe that's all my fault. Maybe I've been here. Let's have a look around here. This is the plant. Is that like an electric gate?
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
There's got to be another way in. Oh, it's right here. Something bricked all these. Wait, sentry?
Down they go!
I wanted you to shoot them.
Attacking!
Oh. Is that all of them? Great, now we're dealing with robots. What the fuck is this? Do you feel like I run a lot faster? Ooh. Ooh. Just gotta look out for random mines if there are any. Boxes are stacked. Anywhere to jump? Nope. Oh. What's this?
Easy.
Easy, alright. No more guys around. The scientists are dead. All the robots rebelled. Oh, vending machine. Let's sell the junk. Maybe we do sell some of these weapons. Is it worth it? Not really. Better off just to break them up. I think weapon parts are more better. In fact, I don't want this. Let's go with the stun button. Pistol can go. That pistol can go. That sort of shotgun can go. This tri-blade can go. Armor, that can go. And that can go. I don't need all that. What's in here? Nothing? Another robot? A lot of ammo. Oh, I'm about to go ham with this. Is there a way to turn that off? Could be through here, right? Here? Disarm security fences. Done! Do you guys have any loot? Oh, yep. Alright, sweet. Security fences are down. You're free to roam around as much as well.
Sure. Okay, here we go. You got him! Woo! Nice work!
Nothing. Nothing. Just the entrance. The back entrance. Let's go at the front. Right. In the geothermal plant we go. It's a vending machine. Guess I can't get in there.
The room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
In fact, I want you to be a little bit more aggressive. Mixed, medium, yeah.
Adjacent unit.
Ooh. Alright, what is this? Can't open. Oh. Fine, you make me hack this thing?
Great work.
What's in here? Terminal. Or just messages. Open that up for free. Yeah, it's pretty dark in here. Use the terminal. Oh. Okay, we'll do this later. Hang on. Let's do this other thing first. Anything around here? Hello? I wonder how to get in here. Oh, this door. Alright. Use the terminal. These all files. Give me your drugs. Something up top here. Energy cell. More stuff. That takes us all the way around. Nope. that takes us back outside. That door's locked. What's in this terminal? Unlock door, enter passcode. Oh, okay. So we hit the passcode. Perfect. I hear an animal. It's just robots. It's just robots. See another one somewhere? They're all below, aren't they? There's one in the next room. There's a few in the next room. What about in this exact room? Anything under here? Oh, there's a guy. Oh, the plant worker trying to hide. Oh. Energy cells. There's something else down here too. Let's have a look. Red cartridge. Guess we go to the next room.
On it. Everyone all right?
We're good. We are good. Okay. What is this? I don't know what I did there. What's in this room? Peer logs.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice.
Wait, it's their robots? Why aren't you taking me?
Hostile actions towards Spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directives.
Oh, is that the same one that I rescued from before?
All
Must be right.
hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Let me get this straight. You want to help me destroy the mechanicals?
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Confirm. You go, buddy. You go. More ammo. Jesus Christ, I got so much ammo now. I don't think I ever need to worry about it. Can't go through that way. This way. What's in here? Nothing. Guy trying to defend himself here. Got the key. Optional. Chester's passcode. guess I need his passcode. Okay, I'm like all over the place. I needed to go up here. Okay, that was his passcode. Retrieve a logic module. I got it. Return to the Lugwood. Yeah, well, he could wait a while. Because while we're here, so that's side quest done. There must be something else going on here, right? We're gonna look around. So I turn that thing on. I freed that robot. He went somewhere. And then there's this room here that I can't get access to at this point in time. So it must be through... Yeah.
You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real.
Yo, crazy guy. Are you okay?
No, no, no. Go away, Phantom.
Phantom? Someone losing his mind?
Go away, Phantom. Get away.
Is he down the bottom? Hello, sir?
Go away, Phantom.
Yeah, he's down below.
No, no, no. Just leave me alone.
How is he still alive? Everyone else got massacred. I'll take that. I'll take that too.
Get away. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Higgins, you lost the plot, my friend.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining... Okay, slow down. Tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
I don't think that's... No. I don't think that's what it is. How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
What do you exactly do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Okay, so you're an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
So then, what the hell? If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with the mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I? Yeah, yeah.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw.
I don't think you were
Their
ever an
hostility
adventurer.
levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of the logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act. including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
I wanted to ask you
The
something.
tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
No, that's not what I wanted to ask you. How have you been surviving?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
This place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. What happened?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
It's probably not a bad thing, buddy. But you really need to get the fuck out of here soon. This place isn't safe, man. Although I guess for him, he's been pretty safe, so... None of the machines have come from here. So he just gave me the passcode. Is it for... Is it for this? Modify behavior. Select new mode. Okay, set new target. Define intruders. Define intruders as Spacer's Choice Auto Mechanicals. Done. Fantastic, they're all killing each other now. Now let's go and have a look. If I can. Is it through this door? Yes, I'm going to pick this door. Stop it, we're gonna do it. They're all just shooting each other. Let's not get involved. Modifications. Okay, so we can do some mods here. Whoa, what is this? That looks pretty cool. Oh, I can tinker it. Okay, maybe let's do some repairs. Is there anything here that I want to break down? Any extra gear that we got? Yeah. Hello? Oh. Break down. Break down. Break down. Break down. Break down. So by modifying, okay, I can see this now. Installed modifications, 2-barrel, okay. I want to modify. Should we do the bolted pistol first? Let's see what kind of mods we can install into it. Oh, a muzzler. Oh, crit damage, 25%. But here. Change the damage type to shock. No, but I could possibly change this. Damage type shock. Yeah, let's do that. After installation, this mod cannot be removed unless you're an engineer virtuoso of 150. It's good to know. And we don't care about the range. So I guess with this, I could probably do. Yeah, let's do the crit damage. Let's do the crit damage. Let's do that. What can I mod here? Nothing. Guess I'll put the noise suppression one on her one there. She's also got a hammer, but I can't upgrade that. Anything else I can upgrade here? Like worthwhile? I'm gonna carry that instead. That looks pretty cool. It's just screaming death. Alright, sorry. Stun button, you're getting replaced.
Security threat
Yeah.
eliminated.
Importantly, this now does shock.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Wow, not even a scratch.
Can I turn off the steam? Shut off steam valves. Ooh, more stuff in here. What else is around here? I take it that's it. Okay, so that goes all the way around. There was nothing else up top. Is this meant to be like another side mission or something that I'm forgetting?
Systems are
Here they come.
I don't know, there was still a robot on here. Have I not been in this room? No, I haven't. More ammo. Lots more ammo. That guy got a pretty bad decap there. Oh, poor guy. Trying to hide. Okay, so that takes us back to this room right here. Okay. I got an idea where we're at now. I don't know what I'm doing with that, but I'm doing it anyway. I don't have another side mission or anything, do I? It just says return back to Lockwood. Okay. Oh. Do I return to him now? Yeah, I might as well just return to him now. Let's just do that. Return to him, hand it in, just make sure that the side mission's done and whatnot. Then we'll come back and we'll figure out exactly what we're going to do here. Fast travel back there. Give me a second. I just want to check what's going on the Discord. Nothing.
Heard something outside the wall.
Wait, didn't I fast travel somewhere else? Fuck is this? Why did fast travel me here?
Wonder if the plague's ever been-
So random. Absolutely random. Alright. We've done the deed.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Found one.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile.
Yeah, of
So
course.
here's a couple of bits for your trouble. And a little something to remember me by.
Just a couple of bits. 500. Alright. And a shock stick. Oh, that one's so much better than the one I got before. Yeah, that. Goodbye. Oh, tactical shotgun. I'm getting some interesting weapons here. Okay, well if that's done, then we head back here. All the bots are dead. From the planet to your living room.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yeah, what am I hearing your opinion?
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers in power. The deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers in power.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Yeah, thanks for the
Really?
feedback.
I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Okay, so Where do I redirect the power to? What up, Captain Porky? You're just in time. I'm about to go take a break. Just here to farm points. Yeah. Same old shit. Keep going with your maple farming. I'm just trying to decide exactly who I'm going to save here. Redirect the power to Edgewater. Redirect power to Botanical Laboratory. Like, saving the garden. If you want an Edgewater, it's gonna be like, it's the same thing. The only thing is that by saving Edgewater, there's a chance of those guys from the outside going back in. Maybe Pivati's right. We're going to Edgewater. No, wait. There's got to be another option here. Is it really so black and white? What the hell am I looking at here? There's got to be another option. Let's just talk to her again. Anti-Queen. What the fuck? Come on, there's got to be another way.
Anything else I can do for you?
When we first talked, you assumed I come here to live.
I am getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were. Or I might have seen you for what you are.
I don't imagine you get a lot of visitors.
My dear, we are all visitors in a momentary universe. Our lives flicker in and out like the guttering of a flame. Here now, then gone. Me and mine are just carrying on as best we can, trying to live our lives in a way that does not feel wasted.
Why are you telling me all this?
A little prattling never hurt anyone, dear. You might even catch a little sense, if you listen close enough. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life.
You could always continue your way of life back in town.
Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day, and he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home even if Reed cuts our power. Simple as that.
You and Reed obviously have some history.
That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that limited run of white chocolate saltuna? That was all me.
There's obviously more to it than that.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
I'm guessing Reed has his own side of that story.
I could not possibly care less if he does. But you're surely welcome to ask him.
I will.
I'm listening.
Is there anything else? I don't know where I am.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself.
No, I mean, I actually don't know where I am.
This is the old botanical lab in Emerald Vale, on Terra 2. By the look on your face, I'm guessing you're not quite following me. Are you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever.
Just getting my bearings. My pod landed not far from here.
Are you talking about an escape pod of some sort? Where did you say you were from?
I didn't say. I arrived here from Earth.
I could do without the mockery. If you don't want to tell me where you're from, that's fine by me.
Wait, what happened to Earth? I told you. You don't believe me?
Oh dear. I see what's happening. You've been taking Adrena time. That stuff will burn right through your upper story, leave you raving and babbling. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell.
Let's just talk about something else.
Listening.
She doesn't believe me? What happened to Earth? Alright, let's go talk to Dickface. See what he's got to say about this whole situation here. Alright, Reed. You better tell me what's up.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it.
I want to talk to you about something.
Go ahead.
Let's start from the top. Have you taken a look around your town lately?
It is my job to keep 2 eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
How long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember, 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the Vale spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the Vale will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
Town is falling into pieces.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
Look around you, man.
Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do.
You're loyal to Spacer's Choice.
This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude.
Yeah, I want to ask you
Go
something
ahead.
else. What makes you think I can convince those deserters to come back?
That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
Sometimes people move on. It's the way of things.
Scripture tells us we all have our purpose in the world. Our work shows us that purpose. We should not have to move on from it. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
Yeah, you and Adelaide have personal history.
Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble. Spacer's Choice Saltuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored Saltuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint. Go ahead.
You seem pretty fixed on bringing Adelaide back to town.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
Should people eat anything other than Saltuna?
Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
Yeah, so what are you canning here exactly?
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate.
What?
Go ahead.
You're not even selling real Saltuna?
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
You must have some kind of treatment plan.
Show up to work, put in your hours, wear a smile. Problems
How
of the
is
body
that going
come
to
from
stop a
problems
plague?
of the spirit. Work improves the spirit and fortifies the body.
Yeah, you know what else fortifies the body against disease? Antibiotics.
And where do you suggest we find this magical panacea? Can we pan for medicine in the stream? Medicine is a rare and precious commodity. If you demonstrate you have earned the right to be treated, you will be treated. Otherwise, you must heal yourself.
You withhold medicine from your own workers?
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
You let Adelaide's son die.
Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering. I wish she had stayed with us. Adelaide left us when we needed her most.
Okay, so how long has this been happening for?
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
You should have developed immunity after repeated exposure to a single strain of... Yeah, somewhat.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end.
Yeah, let me ask you
Go
something
ahead.
else.
That you are not one of us may work to your advantage.
Wait.
Adelaide and her folk loathe the people.
Oh. So I can go through these different dialogue options. So maybe I should just see exactly. Blame yourself?
I must. The burden of leadership is responsibility. If my workers walked out on Edgewater, then I have failed them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But
Yeah, I heard that part.
losing Adelaide...
It's some personal
Ever-
history.
Go ahead.
Just want to go through the dialogue options.
Nature is uglier. There is safety here. Safety and purpose. But not all of us see that. And I cannot force that vision upon them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
That doesn't really help me at all. I'm gonna talk to Adelaide one more time. There must be something that's going to it must be something that will make her come back. It's gotta be something. Where'd she go? Yeah.
I'm listening.
Huh? Guess not. Wait, why doesn't it show any more dialogue? Confused. Does that mean that there's still dialogue that I can go through with Thompson? What is this?
Something on your mind?
Talk about something. Was there another dialogue option here?
Go ahead.
There's no other dialogue option here. What to do here? I mean, if hypothetically turn off the power at Edgewater, I guess they're just prone to everything else. I mean, I want to have one more check around this place. Like, how does she create all this?
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
This guy?
If you're hungry,
nope.
Stefan's got supplies.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little
You can always try shooting an NPC in town that seemed to spice things up.
Miss Parvati.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to find out.
Hi. Hello.
Are you,
How's it going, Eject Man? How you doing this evening?
How you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Yeah, we're doing alright tonight, man. We're doing alright, like... Obviously there's just been like some really fucking weird shit happening around Auckland, right? So... you know... Just trying to get on with it. I'm just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Wait, never too late to start learning.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly
Well, it's
obliged.
another side mission to do. All right. Today's a lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those data pads you wanted. Yeah, not too far from... Oh, jeez. Yeah, man, like, it's just... I don't know, We've got it pretty sweet here. Like, comparing it to a lot of other places around the world, like, we've got it pretty damn sweet. So, it's probably the one thing that's just keeping the positivity from it. But yeah, it still fucking sucks, right? Today's your lucky day.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 1.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Oh, hold on. I've got more, but yeah, we got more. You keep giving me some stuff.
Suspense.
The Elusive Part 3.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
I'll let you know if I find any others. Let's ask
What's
you
on your mind?
How long have you lived here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
Yeah, actually. What was he doing out in the wilderness? Yeah, you know, we haven't got to that point, right? Metal detectors, armed guards and whatnot. And I don't mean to turn this into some sort of like political kind of stream or whatever the fuck, right? But my concern here is with the anti-terrorism laws that they want to change in Parliament. I don't want it to be like, there's a line between giving them powers to detect and, you know, find these people and detain them or deport them or whatever it is. That's fine. My concern here is that when those powers get abused, right? Like, for example, me. What if for whatever reason, right? They see me looking at something on Reddit and just looking at a post, and it happens to be a very controversial post, but I'm reading it because I want to see the replies, and all of a sudden, am I a target? Are they going to start looking at, like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, a lot of these places can kind of already see exactly what it is that you're browsing and whatnot, but none of it can be reported unless it raises some serious red flags. To my understanding, in New South Wales, I don't know if it's all of Australia, but they wanted to put through that law where at any given time, the powers that be can basically check anything they want at any given time without a search warrant or anything else. I don't want it to get to that point, but it's a hard one. It's a hard one, but anyway. Now, what were you doing out in the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to.
She could stay.
I mean, we could really use. This isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you. What's on your mind?
Any more to do with the dialogue here? Oh. Yeah, it is an easy topic, right? And luckily for us, we you know, we don't get paid those. We don't get paid the big bucks to make those decisions and then pop the downside to things if things don't go down too well. You know, I used to get that a lot in my old workplace. We always talked about, you know, just politics and the company and just things that we wanted to do and everything else and the decisions that get made. And at the end of the day, we looked at it and went, well, actually, you know what? We can say all these things, but we're not paid to make those decisions. And at the end of the day, even if we were paid to make those decisions, what makes us think that our decisions and what we want to do is actually right? Like, there's so many things behind the scenes that we probably don't understand. And yeah, like, anyway, enough of that. I guess it's definitely a conversation that can be had over drinks and food, but not on stream. I think it's probably not the right thing to do. Bypass password required. Let's have a look here. Open first entry. May the Eternal bless my first endeavor. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at Edgewater. Okay, so this is from Adelaide. The old botanical labs are still operational. Mostly, the soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of Saltuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh. We found another worker from Edgewater, ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious, must have been plagued. I set him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple of weeks. Physically, spiritually, he's one of our flock now. Experimental notes. Open first entry. I'm hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as a gear in the soulless automation of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all Spacer's Choice products, it is cheap and unreliable. Yep, 30% chance of not breaking down. I shall have to make some repairs with my own two hands. This place shall become a nursery. Before it was abandoned, I understand the horticulturalist failed to produce a single viable crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I'm determined to find a way. It's the last entry. Flora are living things, sensitive to the environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contended that crops in this region failed because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, inhumane people acting on behalf of a sterile and inhumane power. He's really got it bad for these corporate types. One cannot accept your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain that. I'm sure the scienticians will say something about biology or carbon cycle. But I can conclude, after months of my own experimentation, that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended. So what did she use? She's not gonna tell me, is she? Adelaide?
I'm listening.
There must be something else here. If you want a clue, ask Mr. Google. Oh, not yet. This is kind of the interesting part, right? Like, I'm even holding off from going on my break. Let me find out. There's got to be another terminal here. don't want to steal anything. I just want information. Because if she's found the cure for the plague... No, that's Zoe. She came back. Dude, maybe we can use that as leverage. If the game lets us use that as leverage. Because the town's completely infested with stuff. Oh, by the way, are you playing anything at the moment, Eject? Like, just during a bit of downtime and whatnot? Are you in the middle of playing a game or new anime that you're watching? I have to hack through the store. Wait, it's a free hack though. Still playing Secret 2 Gold. Yeah. Good old Diablo type style game. That's Makata. No one can see me from here, right? What's in here? Let's cross this side. Oh wait, I was here. No, I was here. I was everywhere. What the fuck? If I can find another terminal, where does she stay? So that's the power regulator. That's what I need. I'm not gonna hack that. Oh! Fuck me. Get out of here. Stupid mines. It's a mock apple. It's got fruits and everything in here. I want to tell Reed. Because we need... I want a little bit more information here. Like, who am I going to shut off? I'm going to shut off the town, or I'm going to shut off the garden? If I shut off the town, none of these people are going to go outside. They're still going to stay in here, most likely.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks.
If I shut off the garden, maybe the deserters will come back? Hey, actually, have you ever tried that game? What's it called? I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Wilson?
Something on your mind? Go ahead.
Oh god, no extra dialogue here. Haven't tried it. Yeah. I've added that. I had that on my wish list on Steam for a while. I took it off. It's always had the reviews on the well. Let me rephrase. The reviews I've got on it have been interesting. In a mixed bag. Okay. I gotta make a... Oh yeah! I don't know why. I keep hearing or seeing it on Steam, but it just never sticks with me. Right. Oh, so you've played it? It's not too bad. Anyway, let me go for my quick break. I need to go pee. I'm gonna get some water. I have a quick vape. And then we will be right back. And then we're gonna decide exactly what are we gonna do here. Like, do we save the garden? Do we save the town? Anyway, we're gonna sort that out later on. So we'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So what? I can't wait until I get a chance to go get a haircut. Oh, I feel like it's getting a little bit scruffy. Right. Now, I'm in belief in some sort of structure, in some sort of system. And whatever trick she's using to grow plants, surely she can. Okay, I'm choosing Edgewater. Bavati even said we shouldn't change it. Oh boy, I hope I don't regret this. Into a Stellar Championship. Please don't be mad at me.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
This isn't personal. I need your power regulator. And Reed does need his people back.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Wait, are we willing to deal with Reed?
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
Maybe a bit of
Kill
both.
Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Okay, so if I get him to leave... Reed isn't going to leave his post. I need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses.
What?
I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. A human body is rich with nutrients.
Okay, hang on. I guess in a way, maybe that makes scientific sense in a way. I mean, you know, he's mostly using marauders, hopefully, and workers that may have died. Maybe. What happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
She makes a few good points.
That. The snakes come back.
Yeah, they're not going to complain, but the people who are alive, I mean, okay, we're going to do the side mission one first because they're optional. Find the 3 volumes. Oh yeah, I had another volume to find too. Shit. Optional. Okay. Okay. Can I get him to leave? One thing about this game, when it's dark, it's really... Yeah, it is really dark, man. It is. It gets extremely... In fact, I wonder if... This should help it. The gamma was way down. I hope that helps a little bit.
Been eating nothing but salt.
We'll find out shortly enough. That's my fault. I didn't check the settings properly. Okay. Don't kill him. Let's just talk to him first. Hi, Reed.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Yeah, about that. Expect Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
But you don't have a cure for the plague. A change of leadership might be what this town needs.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Yeah, Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
No, that's not true. Have you people ever eaten an actual vegetable?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
The saltuna you're serving isn't even real. I'm pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
At least found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
She's growing her crops with special fertilizer. I mean, do I tell him? I feel like he's just gonna report it.
And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be corpses, mostly human.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
This guy is so corporate-minded. I'm not in the mood to argue. You want Adelaide's help? Step down.
You're right, I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall.
Oh, thank God.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What's your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
Yeah, you won't last a day outside the walls.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
That's not what I mean, you dickhead.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Yeah, this can't be easy for you, but
I've
hey,
always tried to do right.
I'm feeling happy about it.
It has never been easy.
Okay. Let's just fast travel from here. I'm not looking forward to bumping into one of these guys. Mantiqueen. I'm guessing that still looks a bit dark. Yeah, that's still a little bit dark. Let's turn it up. Wait, it didn't save? That should be a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Oh, actually, wait, hang on. Let me find this guy's last journal. It's in... No, I was back in town. God damn it. Right, volume 2. I guess I shouldn't steal anything from here. What's on this terminal? From the office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Okay, never mind. I might go check out the sick house though, if I can find it. It feels so strange being able to like run really fast now.
I hear Reed's leaving town.
General store?
I'm not allowed in here.
Oh.
Since the vending machine incident.
Wait, what vending machine incident?
Got my eye on you, girl.
What'd you do?
I think you did the rightest thing you could, sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they ain't care much for me.
Yeah, Thomas seemed very fond of you.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
I've not lately seen a man with a bigger or more obvious crush. Yeah, okay.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him. You mean why I'm not allowed in the store anymore?
Yeah.
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Did you steal from it?
Not intentionally.
Oh, so you did
I've
steal
always
from
been
it.
good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of Zero G rolling out the front door and into the road.
You picked the lock on the vending machine?
Well, sure. They're not tough. Even back then, before I got real good at that sort of thing. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of Zero G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Wow. Hacking while you're young.
I hate you, vending machine.
Heard something outside the walls today.
What's in here? Oh, is this it?
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
What's going on here?
Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I've got some training. I could take a look.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
What?
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
That is ridiculous.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Esther said she was going to distribute some medicine to those who needed it.
Esther's got medication? How? Did the boss get a new shipment?
No, I stole it from somewhere
it's just
else and I
thought
gave
we
it to
couldn't
her.
spare the medicine. Nope, I'm sorry. I can't accept help from Esther. If I deserved treatment, I wouldn't be here.
This is just
Why?
This is just so messed up. You're not doing yourself any favors punishing yourself like this.
That is exactly what I've been doing. Not my place to dole out punishment. Not even against myself. All right, you made your point. If Esther offers to treat me, I won't turn her down.
Where is she? He was last standing next to... Yeah, there she is.
I appreciate what you've done, but we shouldn't be seen together.
Wait, what are we gonna do with the
Somebody
medicine?
deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Well, does she give it to... Wait, what?
You've given me something to mull over. Thanks.
Okay, I guess this is... We just leave it? Is he dead? No one steal his armor parts. Sleeping? Dead? Who the... Who the fuck is shooting? Hello? Oh my god. These guys are like dead. They're not passed out, they're dead. Okay, maybe passed out, maybe passed out. Who is... Hello? I'm so confused.
Been eating nothing but salt.
Okay, anyway. Let's go hand this last book. Or this last file for this guy. Oh, she's still there.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
Yep, we know it's not your fault.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
It's the second one.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Oh. We got armor mod? Oh, we got skill points. On guns, critical damage. Nice. Yep. Heavy weapons. Not really using a hand. Actually, I'm using one handgun. Right, that's damage done. Now let's put some more into. Healing companions, but they get 30% of the healing effect. Dialogue. Let's put it into dialogue. Like some more options here. And then the rest we will put into critical. Right, let's try that. She leveled up? No, she has not. Right. I've convinced them.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Okay, I get it to anger me, alright, but...
I never thought
We've done
I'd
it.
see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
It's a ransom. Okay, sure. Edgewater's bit off with you running the place.
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Power regulator. Okay. You find people, you'll be fine. Just don't panic, don't worry. Now, do we have anything left over? Doesn't seem like it. Turn to the ship. We want to take the long way back to the ship because we want to find out if there's any other bits and pieces lying around that we could possibly take. Not steal, but... Alright, let's have a look here. There was those monsters near the beginning as well that gave me a hard time. I could probably clear out that area. Let's have a look around. Here's something across. I think it's this way.
Don't mess with us.
I like this machine gun. Has a bit of oomph behind it. Were they hiding anything? Guess not. Something here. I'm liking this gun for now. Till I find something better. I guess there's nothing really around here. Keep Adreno. Oh.
Yep.
Just two?
Here we go.
3. Three dead. Can still hear some more. Oh, what's up here?
You can see the whole world from here.
Oh, Marauder died up here for some reason. Don't fall in. I'm just having a look. Oh, wow, you can actually see a lot of the area. It's a pretty decent view. Can I jump up here safely? Probably not. So that's my ship. Wait. Oh. Hello, Marauders. I'm coming for you. heard something here. It's Behemoth.
Let's go.
Get him! I'll take your brains. You didn't have anything. Poor thug. Oh, there's a cave in here. Just ammo? What's this? I'm Kane Van Acker. Spacer's choices. Yeah. Specializing in fauna and Tier 2. Today I'm observing the mighty primal. Well, you got fucked for it, buddy. So he was studying them. And he died in the cave. God, there's so many of them.
Attacking. We can handle this.
Don't throw your crap at me, please, sir. You disgusting thing. Right, bandit camp. Surprise! Oh, I'm turning into a sicko. Right, what do you guys got in here? Armor parts, ammo. I don't want to hack that right now. Guess I should have put more into hacking. What's in here? More ammo. Some parts. Nope, sorry. Oh. Good old salt tuna. How do I get to the top? Oh. Got mods too. Am I just sitting here? They didn't hear the gunfire or anything? Okay. Stop it. Let's just hack it. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wish I could do that.
Collectible. Music box. There's nothing back up there. It just takes me back to those other areas. Bam! Oh shit, sorry. You look just like them, sorry. That's my fault. Oh. Too heavy, too heavy. Let's get rid of some stuff here. Don't need that. Don't need another assault rifle. Got plenty. Don't need that. All that. All the sort of shotguns. No, sorry. The light assault rifle. Do I have one of those? I don't think I do. Keep one. Light machine gun. Yeah, with a light machine gun. Plasma cutter. Ooh. Fancy. Actually, no, let's keep on with poison. If I ever need it for whatever reason. I think we've got one of everything. Back to the ship. Actually, I want to deal with these other guys. So I remember taking out that camp, and I died here first time round. Wait, there's nothing here now? Are you serious? Just over time they died of old age? Has it even been that long? Okay, well, makes it a little bit easier for me to loot. I'll take it. There's lots of ammo. Not gonna say no to that. Oh man, this guy died in his sleep. How lucky is he? Is there nothing else? Come on, can we get up there? We have to go around. Let's have a look here. Can't go up through this way. Or the bandits in this little camp here should be dead. Anything near the sea? Yeah, I hear something. Let's try it. Let's try and use the sword. Ooh. Was he trying to bury someone? And he died? That's a shame. Can I swim? I cannot. I cannot swim. Story of my life. Yeah, invisible wall. Couple of boxes here. Oh, big box here. And that leads into the cave. I remember this cave. I went in there for something. That's a part of the town? I'm guessing this is the port where that crazy guy camps out at. There's something here. I think it's at the top.
Incoming!
Whoa! That's a bigger Sprat. What the hell? Look at this thing. Jeez. That was one big fucking Sprat. Oh dear Lord. Only slightly panicked there. Slightly. Cash register down here for some reason. Okay. I need to get rid of... Ooh. A revolver. Don't need the shotgun. Get rid of one of those. Armor wise, I'm pretty sure we picked up some junk here too, right? Don't need the extras. No, not that one. Right, back to the ship. Is that lady still here? You gone? She did? I'm curious. I'm the Heavens Ward. Yo, what's up, Severus, man? How goes the Final Fantasy XIV grind? Hope your weekend's going okay as well, man. Ow. I thought it was, but then the quest kept going. It's content. It's content that you want, right? As long as it's enjoyable content and you're enjoying the story.
Is this your ship?
Anyway.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy in Edgewater.
Well, it's kind of you to say that.
But I totally
And
did
you're
beat
right.
it. My next quest is buy
I wasn't
Stormblood.
happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, you just met me. Why would you want to go into space with a stranger?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Edgewater was on the verge of collapse before you showed up. You sent them power, and now the town might see another season. And you talked Miss McDevitt into coming back to town. Maybe one day, Edgewater will have a garden where that cannery once stood. You ain't exactly a stranger anymore. You've done some kindness hereabouts. I wouldn't mind following somebody like that.
I'm still. You don't even know who I am. You don't even know what my real name is. You don't know how old I am. You don't know where I came from. You don't know what kind of food I'm into. Like, come on. You really want out of Edgewater that badly. But come on, it's Stormblood. Like, you want to play Stormblood. You need to continue on what you started, which started from A Realm Reborn. You got to keep going.
Yeah, I really do. My whole life's been small. I realized that when you walked into town. I've been seeing the same faces every day, the same sky, the same stars. Then I saw this ship. This gorgeous, stately lady with her eyes turned skyward, and I made up my mind to come along with you.
Oh, so even if I said no, you really... Okay, fine. Yep.
Yes! I mean, thanks.
But I have 6 more classes to start.
You won't regret this, mister.
Yeah, and
Captain. I can call you Captain now.
Yes, you can call me Captain.
I got a captain.
But if you did buy Stormblood, right, just hear me out here. Right, you buying Stormblood is helping the publisher or the creators of the game that you are enjoying right now to survive and keep going. And also, after you buy Stormblood, you also need to pay for the subscription, which also helps them to keep developing and patching and releasing new content. The content that is apparently better than what World of Warcraft has been doing. Just think about that for a second. Yeah, I'll even have more. Yep, that's right. You'll even have more classes to play, man. I would love to join you, but I'm thinking about if I'm going to play... Oh god, this is going to sound bad. If I'm going to pay a subscription fee for a game, I've decided, and this is a big if I do, I'm going to put it into Destiny.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable.
Totally forgot about
I'll just
you.
head upstairs and claim a room.
The game has to be good. Like the investment I would have to put back into Destiny 2 would be to make sure that I'm not in fear of FOMO. Like, and then I have to keep up with all the seasons, all the expansions and everything else, but at least then I could do all the raids, I could do all the hard content, right? I could complain about PvP. Yeah, I heard Destiny got a crazy update or something going on. They've got the latest season that's out now, and then obviously there's the announcement of the new expansion that comes out in February. So the thing is though, I don't have the current expansion, which is Beyond Light, and I don't have access to the current season, which is Season of the Lost. So let me just paint you a picture here. When it was on sale, which I think was 2 weeks ago, that might have been $80 for the current expansion plus all the seasons. The seasons only last for 12 months, but plus all the seasons, and then I have access to all the raids and everything else. So that would have been $80. And then I would have to buy the deluxe edition for the next expansion to include all the seasons as well, and that would be roughly $166. So in total, right, in total, that would have been, give or take, you know, just over $240, which, mind you, shouldn't be the case, because if I had bought the original expansion last year, if I bought the original expansion last year, and the season pass, on average, I'll be paying $120 to $140 a year, which, and for argument's sake, could be the price of a subscription fee that you would pay for Final Fantasy XIV or World of Warcraft, if not cheaper, considering that that's $140 NZ, and subscriptions for those games are $15 USD, or for Final Fantasy XIV, depending on what region you say you're under, that could be 15 euros, which will end up being let's just say $25 a month, give or take. I'm not saying Final Fantasy XIV isn't good. For me, Final Fantasy XIV was just not enjoyable enough for me to continue past level 38, because it was just, at the time, it wasn't my thing. I mean, I could definitely come back, but if I have an urge to play an MMO, I've got a lot of things that I could farm in Good Wars 2 at the moment. So, but anyway. And Halo Infinite, yeah, Halo Infinite's coming out. I got Game Pass. I'm pretty happy about that. So, no, we should be okay with that for now. Let's look at modifying some guns. Actually, no, let's repair everything first. Actually, I might tinker with the old reliable. Man, this thing feels freaking good. Okay. We'll tinker again. And again. One more, 40. 571 DPS. Wow. When Final Fantasy 14 OCS servers have free transfers, I'll highly likely buy in. I might actually give it a go again. If and when OCS servers come in. That's actually, you know what, I'll admit, that's the one thing I kind of missed about Guild Wars 2 from before was the amount of servers they had before. Like, our pings are terrible across there now. Like, I probably average around 200 ping. It's pretty bad. I think in Final Fantasy 14, it's not as bad. You can probably get anywhere between, say, 170 to maybe 210, depending on which data center you connect to. I was always told to connect to Japanese data center, so I've got a character on Thornberry, but I think West Coast data center is probably a little bit better. Now, anyway, until they release OCE. The assault rifle has been good to me as well, and it does shock damage, so I think I will tinker with this as well. Probably not up to 40, but let's get it up to 36. 277. I'll do this as well. I'll get it up to 30. Whoa, it's slowing down quite a bit. No, we'll get it up to 36. I heard Galahorn's coming back. Galahorn is coming back, and you can get it very easily if you pre-order the Witch Queen, Destiny 2, the next expansion. It's just shit like that that makes me not want to get back into Destiny, but anyway. Oh, that's all I can tinker it with. I think I can tinker with this even more. I could, but I need more scraps. Actually, I got plenty of scraps. When it comes to modifications, is there any mods I can install into this? Any extras? Gyro sight, range weapon spread. Oh, minus 20%. I don't actually wanted a bigger sight for this, so this is. If I can reduce that spread, I'll do it. Rough dude. I thought I would pop by and say hi. I've been grinding a lot of Final Fantasy 14. White Mage from 15 to 28 today. Are you? Hey, did you manage to convince the other guys to jump on as well for Final Fantasy? What's the go there? I've got a barrel already on there. It's crit damage. We'll leave it as it is. Oh dear lord, man, this barrel. Speedy, mate, barrel. DPS increased by 50, RPM increase as well. Damn. I'm gonna have to miss out on that one. Oh, actually, I can probably give it to. Nah, she's really got something as well. Any mods on the sword? Weapon durability. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it, eh? Alright. Mods are done. No extra armor I need to get rid of. My inventory's pretty fucking horrendous at the moment. So let's talk to Ada? Please talk to Ada.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
13 Ranger. They keep telling you it's not Terra. No, it's not Terra. And it's not. And as a Ranger, the only thing I've got to say to Mr. Wong about Ranger is that you need to chase and roll a bard.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Engineer 20. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Thanks, Ada. Alright. Power regulator. Install. Yay. We got power to the ship now. Where's my room? Do I have a personal room here somewhere? That's sealed. This is the commons room. He's just standing around. Sealed. Everything's sealed. No, that's outside. Okay, never mind. Let's talk to Ada again. Alright, dude. Thanks for popping by, man. Take it easy, and we will catch you next time. Install the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Cool, let's do it. Alright, we're finally out of here. We can finally go to another planet. Overwatch in a bit? Sure, what are we doing in Overwatch? Plus, don't you have dinner soon? I'd rather just play after you have dinner. So it's not like jump on play Overwatch, it's like, oh, I need an AFK now. It's like, oh, okay, then we'll just sit around scratching my head. Oh, you're eating that? Man, why are you having dinner so early? This is weird. Received communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells. I totally even forgot he was around. I totally forgot even why we're even doing this in the first place.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing.
Unnatural drippage? What kind of drippage are you talking about? Also, I can slow down time. Yeah.
Oh, that,
what'd you get for dinner?
That's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Wait. Black market? Am I just working with like... I don't know how to put it. Why do I need a nav key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly.
Right, the black marketeer.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of working with a criminal.
Criminals? Goodness, no. Smuggling is a perfectly legitimate business venture. If misappropriating board property is a crime, well then, throw me in Tartarus. Plenty of ways to make money in Halcyon, you know. Not all are above board. Oh, above board, above the Halcyon board. Get it?
You're not funny, Phineas.
Well, yes. Someone has to be, after all.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But stop me from just leaving Halcyon altogether.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the hope.
Fine, it's not like they're giving me another option here.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Perfect. Let's go grab it.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Captain's quarters. It's not it. Captain's quarters. Perfect. Adelaide's deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. He taught them an important lesson: never, never dream. Yeah, don't do that. Oh, here it is. Holographic Shroud. Projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Messages. Shrink ray, hammer power. Wait, what? Note to self, remember this later, no better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until you tell me to until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point, I saw in actuality with my own two eyes subliminally powerful weapon in Wells' lab. Just sitting there for the taking. If the grey hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. Called it a shrink ray. Okay. Hammer power. Yo, Wells has got some shit here. Black market leads. Gotta get his weapons. Oh, I can transfer some stuff. Okay. This is good. We're not using that. We're not using the hunting rifle. We already have an assault rifle, but we might hold on to it just in case we get another companion or something. We're not using the grenade launcher this time. Not the shotgun, plasma rifle, light machine gun I will hold on to. No, I don't want that. Might hold on to that. Security blade, no. The hammer, tactical shotgun, plasma cutter, the revolver, they can go away. No, that I don't want. That I don't want. That I don't want. That I don't want. And tossable stick. We're just moving some bits and pieces around. I'm just gonna move them. And as for armor, that for now. Oh, what's this? Ah, no. So how do I get to his... Oh, it's got to be on a different planet. Sam? There's no response from the auto-mechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters Sam. It's a flower. Whose room is this? Oh, wait. Whoops, Pavati. I just took your ammo. I bet. Ah, there he is.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Really now? I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic? What?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Yeah, why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But were they proud when you became a vicar at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What's this plan you keep talking about?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Seems quite trusting of you just to sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Okay. What if the book doesn't have the answers you're looking for?
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story?
I was a colonist on the Hope.
And how did he do that?
Right, so this guy hasn't even heard of Wells. He stole my body from the Hope at the edge of the colony and thawed me out. Here we go.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
What do you mean pretend that you believe me? I'm helping him recover more chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
My friends are on Hope.
Oh, I see. You have
I think. I don't even know if my friends are actually on there. Okay, there's a lot of discussions we can have here, Vicar. We'll continue this on another time. For now, just give me your ammo. Some more rooms here.
If I have to listen to one more bloody tossball tournament, I will go mad. Or short circuit, rather.
Fish sticks, blueberry, purple berry crunch. Deep fried Sisty bits. It doesn't. That sounds odd. Give me that Sisty bits. It's the bathroom. What's here? Ah. Change my look and whatnot. Does she know anything
Welcome
else
back,
about
Captain. How can I be of assistance?
anything about this robot that's sitting in the closet? Ah, there we go. Know anything about an auto mechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
To what? In the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best
It's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
What?
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Why not? You're a machine. Why not? I got level or what? Okay. We got XP for that. We'll take it. But there was something here. Search term SAM. First SAM results. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance, automechanical and Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. Sanitation and maintenance. SAM. Okay. It should not be too difficult to get up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Removal of factory standard part SUDS Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to, but I do. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit, and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news, I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker. They overcharged me for the information regarding the location of the Acid Steeper. I can, filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. Where's Roseway? I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up the following next pit stop, back to Emerald Vale. Roz wants me to chaperone some person of interest. And then he died. I want to put some points into this. And then we do 5 in medical. I think we do 5 in medical. Just so we can unlock the 3rd drug we can mix in. And it puts us up on engineering as well. Perks. Perks. Don't care about walk speed. Maybe do high maintenance. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, wait, hang on. I can load this guy up with some stuff as well. Does he need to have melee? He likes to be up close. And he can have the tactical shotgun instead. Dialogue skills +5. You're just gonna look like a marauder for now. I'm sorry. Increase your hack skill when Max is in the party. Threat generated. Yeah, we'll reduce your threat. I think that might be a good idea. And because you're close combat, get close. Looks like I have to go to passage to anywhere.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Ow! Navigates. That's Terra 2. Ooh. Wait, we can go to his lab. Hey, we can find this gun now.
Now
Welcome to the system map.
arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Let's get his gun. Yeah, we'll take both of them. I hope he doesn't have any like traps or anything randomly in there.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Phineas.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
What? And lots. What is this? Why is he collecting pigs? What a complete mess. I don't think this is actually his ship. I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon. The locations elude me. Dumped a new associate. Dirtside, Terra 2, near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship. Should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done. Who sent this? He sent it. He's talking about me?
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
You fuckbag. You serious? You only trust me 23.7%? I should put a bullet in your brain right now. Take your pocket watch. Is this the weapon? The shrink ray? Science weapons are unique weapons that have a strange and powerful effects. Science weapons damage and the strength of the effects both increase as your science skills increased. Jock engineers ensure our bottom line and fire rates are sky high.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find the target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable
Really? Let's
size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a movie.
Whoa! Doesn't last very long. What is this? hibernation chamber.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
This guy has given me the creeps a little bit.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
For what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out of the heart.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
I wanted to talk to you about something else.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Is there some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Absolutely. Let's talk.
Have you met my crew?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Ah, the wanted criminal himself. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Relax, stay with me.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
I'm a scientist. Wait, you're right. I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Something else I want to talk to you about.
What's on your mind?
Gotta remember to
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Do you ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
It's not what I meant.
Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Why are you so obsessed with reviving the Hope's colonists?
Because we've lost our way. The board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
Yeah, but you ride me, so you must have solved the problem.
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the hope. Get it?
Enough with the jokes.
Right. So much for banter, eh? I'd best get back to work. Oh, I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Still something suspect about this guy. Very suspicious. I just want to see if he's hiding anything else around here. And if not, we go to anywhere. Alright, changing coordinates. Let's go somewhere else. Wait, is there a vending machine around here somewhere? Maybe I can sell some stuff. Right, moving on. We need to go to... Well, we can't go to Monarch, so we need to go to Groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh. You want to talk?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Yeah, okay, what about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, okay, we can do that.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Not right now. We're just gonna walk in looking like freaking marauders. Give me a sec here.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
No, she's buzzing out.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball to the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Move along. Just move along. Yo, Felix, so what's going on here?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Yeah, you're some sort of argument.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
What actually happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Jeez, you're not thinking about things properly. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do.
That's your freedom?
Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yeah, sure. Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
You're in a hurry to get somewhere?
Not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next.
Yeah, okay. All
See
right.
you around, boss.
Boss? Don't know about that. Oh, vending machine. Sell some stuff. Ah, that eased up the inventory quite a bit. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I can also add another consumable. Probably not that. I guess it's gonna be the soul tuna. I should also get rid of this alcohol. Like it's not gonna. Attributes +1, personality attributes +1, dexterity, perception, charm. This is just all garbage. Any more alcohol here that I can sell off? Oh, this seems pretty good. Cider. Oh, what is this? Attack speed? Wait. Harmful. Wait. Harmful status effects. Duration minus 50%. Ooh. That seems pretty good. Okay. Anyway.
Identification, please.
Yep, sure. Hawthorne, here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
What?
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Okay, so how do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any ideas on why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Like what? This has to be a mistake.
Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Not really.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Okay. Fine. Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated.
What the
Is there
hell
anything
was...
else I can help you with?
What the hell was the previous captain doing? I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade.
Okay.
Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Excuse me. Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Okay, I think we're done. We're
Be
done.
seeing you.
We'll talk more later. It's a workbench.
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Okay.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
What makes you so sure?
Oh, I'm anything but certain. But it's all I've got at the moment. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Okay. And how will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
How is it that Simple Vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock.
Mm-hmm.
I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Okay.
Thank you, Captain.
Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using disguise will prevent.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew chief the scholar shipped in and out with.
How do I know what's... I got something in my inventory, right? What was it, the disguise thing? It's this, right? Do I just walk in? You can either fight, sneak, or use a holographic shard to get through the restricted areas. Restricted area requires ID, Groundbreaker. Okay, so I gotta find this ID thing first.
Hmm?
Oh, I could sneak in. Oh. Someone just left the ID line around. How convenient. Activated. Don't have a lot of time. I don't want to hack that. Where is this thing? Wait, I need to reset this. Journal. Companion quests. Crap, what's inside? That takes 5. This also takes 5. It's got to be the same door for same room for both doors, right?
As always, there it is.
Nope.
Just now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
I want to open up the other door. But I can't open it because I need... I'm missing one more. It's a hatchet at least. Damn. Maybe next time. Oh, give him the data cartridge. Here you go.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You hesitated there.
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
This all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Alright. Well, the problem is we can't actually leave yet. I don't know where Roseway is. Oh, that's pretty close by. Although... I need to talk to Gladys. Well, there's a mag pick right there.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind
What is this?
spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Take the key card.
Of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plagued
These guys are sleeping.
Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
We'll just keep moving. Open up.
Try not to be distracted by
Whoa.
the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
It's milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it.
Interesting ship.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We're not here to actually rest. Yep. What the hell? Who lives here? Squatters. I'm sorry, but I'm taking your shit. You don't have anything. Shouldn't be surprised. Where does this take me to? Energy cell, heavy ammo. It's like the reactor core or something. Oh, I shouldn't be here. Oh yeah. Adrena time. This is some good shit. Okay. We out. Oh, we just robbed stuff from the medical bay. It feels bad, man. There's a lot of red targets around here. You must be Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like
Wait.
store-bought.
What? Nav key.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000 bits? Yeah, no one's even found my bits lacking.
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
Oh, it was worth a try. Okay, any chance of a discount since Phineas sent me.
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Oh, crap. Okay, this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms? Let's hear the details.
You know Edna, over in engineering. Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was it abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Automated message?
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
If they got something to hide, then why the SOS?
Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
True. you need someone to snoop around for you?
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
Okay, let's stop off if I find anything.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got.
Oh?
You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Okay.
What do you want then? My
Actually, no.
hard-earned wisdom?
I think we're probably done. We can talk more later.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
She is actually scary on how I feel like she could fuck us over real badly. Ah, there's the medical bay.
Listening to me, Emperor? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
You're making a scene.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yeah.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Wait, you don't even like her, but you're checking on?
You say that like it's weird.
It is weird.
Like I said, Jessie did me a favor, and now I owe her one. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Maybe I can
Be my
print to it.
guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Well, I have a gun.
What seems to be the problem?
Can I buy supplies from you?
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
What do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Okay, well, I'd like to see Jessie.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Ms. Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
But they could.
Take care.
Well, I got a key card. Oh.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Not
If you're
quite.
here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Yeah, we've been told.
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I could try to find him. Actually, who's Irion?
Our delivery man.
It's a
A
part-timer.
brain idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
What do you need the mechanicals for?
Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Why is
The
that?
board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone.
What?
Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
That is a fair assessment.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
I could deal with outlaws, but for now, I need to get inside this bloody thing so I can talk to a lady.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
I'm here to look for someone.
For the last Ratdodon Rutton time, leave me in peace!
Okay, hang on.
Hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed.
Can you just take a chill pill for 1 second? Right.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Yeah, I don't want to intimidate. Or should I? Yeah, let's just try it.
Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Thank you for opening the door. Now, what the hell is going on here?
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
How much do you owe? What do you do to get you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I
Yeah,
swear.
why are you hiding?
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
What does that have to do with the board?
Udon was my buyer for when I'd acquired the diamond. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udon's deposit I'd spent.
Ellie asked me to help you, so...
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Okay, guess I'll talk to this Udon
Thanks for
guy.
helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Convince Udon Bedford to clear Jesse's debt.
Any word on Jesse?
Yeah. You shouldn't be smoking in a freaking medical bay. What the hell's wrong with you?
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Wow, there's A lot going on here. There is a lot going on. Right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop it. We're gonna stop it for now. It's nearly 4 hours and I didn't even get to take like my second or third break. So we're gonna call it for this evening. And we're gonna move on. We're gonna chill out, we're gonna relax a little bit. And we'll see if we come back on tomorrow. Like, I'll post something up on socials tomorrow if I end up playing some more tomorrow, but at this point in time I don't think I will. But we'll see. Usually Sundays aren't really a time for me to actually, I don't really have put time across to stream on a Sunday, but you never know, right? I'll put something up if I end up doing that tomorrow, but we'll see. But yeah, at least we made some progress. We are finally out of the Emerald Vale, or Terra 2 as it was, and we found some interesting bits and pieces there on how to get that issue resolved between the two different factions, between the deserters and the people who, well, the guy who works for Spacer's Choice. So I'm kind of happy that we did that. We cleared that up, and now we're on to a new adventure, and there will be a lot of different things here that we need to investigate on. But anyway, look, that is us for tonight. I hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend, and hope only good things happen. I hope you get to relax, sit back, and enjoy it overall. And again, find out if we'll be back on tomorrow. If we're not on tomorrow, we will be back on Monday, and we will carry on with this. So hopefully we'll see you then. Anyway, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, and until next time, bye.